Hey everybody, it's Eric. And today we're going to talk about either Power Apps or a custom list form where we're going to gather the visitor's information and use it to show and hide fields or to just identify who the visitor is to our custom list form or our Power App. This demo covers either, but I'm going to demonstrate this doing a custom list form in SharePoint Online. So I've arrived at my list. I'm going to go to Integrate, Power Apps, Customize Forms. Again, you can do this in regular standalone Power Apps as well. It doesn't matter. This isn't SharePoint specific. But once my designer loads for Power Apps, it's going to open up my custom list form for me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a field here. I'm going to add just oops. I'm going to add just a regular field here, just a text label to the top. And I'm going to set the value of that, instead of text, I'm going to do user.email. And look what happens. Let me make that a little bigger so you can see it. So look what happened here. It set it to my tenant email address. It might be a little big, but you get the gist of what's happening. It's grabbing my context as the visitor to this form and displaying it in this case. So here's an opportunity where if we want to hide a field, let's say we're going to hide this, for example, where it says my new form. We can come into Advanced and go to the visibility here. There's a visible property down here. It's maybe hidden underneath the camera shot. So let me do it from over here. Let me change visible, and then up here in the formula, instead of true or false, I'm going to say user.email equals something at demo.com. Oops, it needs single quotes around that. Oops, maybe it did need double quotes. There we go. So you notice how it disappeared. So I'm saying in order to show this, in order to make it visible, the visitor's email address needs to be this one thing. So here's where you could show or hide controls on the form based on if a person has a specific address. You can also show or hide. You can do a lookup, let's say, based on a SharePoint list or some other data source, and say show or hide if this name exists in the list or is contained within the list, or partial search. You can see where the user value can be, just grabbing the user object, and something as simple as email can be very powerful as far as showing or hiding content on your form, or managing whether or not buttons exist or someone even has access to it. So just one way of managing controls and or getting user information in a custom list form or in Power Apps.